It is very reminiscent of Portal, yeah. Right, 8 minutes till the next ad. I just want to find every ending, but it's gonna take a long time to find them all, I think. Wait, there's a phone ringing.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Okay, great. There was no subtitles for that. That's different. And where's the narrator? Huh. There's no narrator. This is even more spooky.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I was starting to miss him. Imagine there would be a 2-week escape room based on this game. Oh, that'd be a nightmare. Oh my god. How do I get to the...
Here's the door, just go.
There might be still another route. I'm not sure. I want to find the... I can't remember how I got to the ending where there was the phone and I was supposed to pick it up. How did I get there? I don't remember. And I don't know if there's another way here or if I'm just going to do the same thing again.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
So that way's to the museum. This way is just to the turn on and turn off of the mind control facility. Right? So I think that's probably
the lights
just...
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yeah, I'm going to start again. I'm going to try to find the phone one. Phone is going right on the start, straight on after
decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Yeah.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic, like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Right. Straight on after the lounge, staying on the cargo lift. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've explored everything.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Although...
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
I've seen it.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. That's just blackness. That's also just blackness. Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Oh.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
cool. Yeah, that's nice. Oh. Okay, let's go this way. Is this where we can... Oh,
No,
hello.
wait. Where are you going?
What is this?
Oh,
Hello.
no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
It'll be fine. Like, imagine if the game could listen to you and respond on what you're saying. Like, if there was an AI that could understand, like a... You know, like a chat
Please,
GPT.
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
No. Oh, I see. Okay.
No!
Oh, I didn't die.
Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
I mean, okay. Oh, look, it's nice. There's like
There.
stuff below it.
See?
Can I fall off the edge?
This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay. So yeah, let's get moving. Let's go back. Maybe I can actually die if I keep jumping.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Uh-huh. Look at these interesting wires on the wall. Yes. I mean...
No. No. What do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Well, you know, show me a different fun thing. Those pretty lights are nice, but it's, you know, it's just pretty lights. Let's do this. Yay! Oh.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that? My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I mean, when you put it like that, it seems a bit mean. It doesn't seem to be
Maybe
working.
you're just
though.
getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me? I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Isn't it? The lights are going away. I'm sorry. The stars are coming back. The stars are nice. Oh, yeah, it's all coming back. Ooh. I mean, I feel like I'm trapped at this point. What am I doing now? You know, there's nothing... Do I just have to keep doing this until I actually die? Wait, is that different? Was that there before? Give me another option, narrator. Is this it? Is this the last one? Yes.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh. It's different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So what?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I'm noticing there are two types of restarts. There's the player-initiated restart, which is actual restart to the beginning state of the game, and then there is the in-playthrough restart, which is not a real
Stanley
restart.
came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
I
it.
wonder if the employee lounge is different. No.
And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room. What a room. Va-va-voom. What a room.
That's not in the text. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Right, I want to... Oh, but this is not the real path back. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Like, is anything different? Is it all going to be the same now? Or is it just the beginning there that was different? I want to go this way. Like, I am metagaming
Stanley
it
was
now.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Wow, there's a lot of boxes.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Right.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's her, Stanley.
Oh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Ah!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Rude.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
What if I don't? What if I don't? Eh? I'm gonna press N again. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Okay, fine, I'll press Q.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 9 to watch TV. Is that the TV?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Yeah.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
You know, it's actually a weird thing that I thought about on occasion. Like, what would I actually do if I woke up in the morning and everyone was gone? Like, wiped out by some strange paranormal disaster? Like, how, like, I mean, you could find enough, you know, canned food to get you going for the rest of your life. But, like, would everything just start catching fire? You know, when all the infrastructure fell apart, like, would cities become just infernos? Would you have to go to the forest? Anyway.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
I haven't seen that one.
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
You talking about me? or Stanley?
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Is it just going to make me wait forever? Okay, fine. I'll press O.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
A mirror? Press 8 to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Rude.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried...
Oh. Wow. Okay. Well.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. It was okay.
Oh! Just okay? Come on. How okay was it? Really? Just okay? You're not going to say any more about it? Fine. Be that way.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I want to go through the glitchy way again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
You know,
it's
when I
incredible
pulled out
he wasn't
the
5 years ago.
The wire.
She's been waiting.
Nope.
That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
To go through this again.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
That's not what
Music
happens.
comes in, fade to white,
You liar.
roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Sorry, I do wish I could skip this.
Ah,
Yes.
welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
A wharf beard. That's basically where I shaved this part off. I did have just the lower part of my beard once. It's in some of my older streams. That looks like just an Amish beard though. But yeah, I can't really do the long wharf bits. So yeah. I also can't do a Riker beard. I can't grow sideburns. Anyway, Okay. Let's see if we can make any more different wrong choices here. Yes, it won't let me jump off, that's right. Here, because it's put these in the way.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Yes.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Wasn't that the plot of
We
Psycho?
just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I'm not either. Reality is difficult. Okay. No more choices to make yet. This is the lovely employee room. No lovely words to say about it this time?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Yeah. The real world.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Right.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, I've already done this way, haven't I? I thought there was going to be more. Look at this. I've seen this one, yeah. I think we've seen this whole direction. Wait. No. Have I just done... Oh, I've yeah.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe...
The only other way I can think of is the blue door when you jump off the lift, so I'm going to do that.
All of
After
his
that, I
co-workers
think...
were gone. What could it mean?
I think I'm going to
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
because we've done a lot here. I haven't... No. That's fine. I'm quite happy with you making suggestions.
It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'll try that next time.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay, what do we have
You
here?
see?
Oh, wow.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Really? Is that real? Oh, okay. No. Probably not. What? 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of players. Oh, I didn't read it. Stanley 427. You're objectively ranked 9,328th out of 9,328 players. Welcome, Musnosis. Yeah, we're quite far into the into the Stanley Parable. What have I missed the last 10 years? I enjoyed The Legend of Grimrock quite a lot. Wow. Yeah, it's been a long time. Now we're playing the Stanley Parable, and I've been playing this for probably 10 years. It might be. I'm not sure. I can never tell. Is that that's not the real game time. I haven't played this for 7 hours. Have I? Where am I? What's going on? Okay. So yeah, if you don't want this game spoiled, I would recommend. Well, it's kind of weird. It's hard to spoil. It's complicated. Like, if you want to see the game from the beginning, it would probably be a lot more.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No.
Again, honest answers, please.
No, I didn't like it.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
It's just like a very fourth wall breaking game, and oh no!
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right.
What the
and
hell?
if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
4 hours?
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
No. Okay. Oh, just to make it stop making that noise, let it burn.
You heartless bastard.
It was horrible.
Did you do it because you hate babies,
Yes.
or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
How about Guildmaster?
What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Yes, it's very narrator heavy. No way.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired.
no.
A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
It's Minecraft.
Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
That's
Well, I'll
hilarious.
say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Oh. Where is it?
This will go here. No, here.
Oh.
And then...
Oh, I see.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
It's a beautiful ass cabin.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Okay, great.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Okay. Oh my god, this is madness. Yeah. Stuff does actually happen if you play that baby game for 4 hours. Oh god, yeah, I'm not doing that. I can't stand the sound of baby crying.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Oh no, it's gonna be creepers. This is so surreal. It's Minecraft, like old Minecraft. You know, the lighting is different and the textures are the old textures.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Even the spider noises. A Minecraft in the Source engine, yeah, it's crazy.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love
It's Portal!
it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Oh my god, is it going to have GLaDOS? This is amazing. They've actually just
Ooh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I mean, it is in the Source engine, so you know it makes sense.
Genius.
But there's no GLaDOS.
No,
It's just.
actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Aw.
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt.
Yeah. I didn't let him finish talking, but the subtitle was still there. Wow, this is like... Okay, this is super dark. It's so meta. Can I... Is there like... No, I don't have a flashlight. Oh. Filing cabinets. I can't see anything. Is it? Oh. Well then. Oh. Oh. This is got to be so dark on your screens. I'm really sorry. I can try to up the brightness. I don't think I can increase the brightness. I'm sorry. Hopefully it will brighten up in a bit. I mean, I could if I messed with the stream, but I think it's just gonna. Yeah, this game definitely inspired the backrooms. It's like he doesn't know I'm here. He's not talking. Oh. This is spooky. It's so weird when he's quiet. It makes me uncomfortable. What the hell? Huh. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
That's interesting. That's a really clever reference that it's what the game used to look like. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, let's look at the broom closet. That was one of our options. Yes, try the broom closet. The bloom closet? The bloom closet! It's the bloom closet.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Wait,
well.
I went the wrong way! Damn it. It's so surreal. The thing is...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Like, I don't know how you're supposed to actually stop playing this game. You just stop playing it at some point, right?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So, I can't... Oh, I can open it. Okay. Ooh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I don't think so. I think I stayed here for ages. Yes.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. I'm just going to stay here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Oh, sitting,
He
yeah.
wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Standing there, okay.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I don't know.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I feel seen.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Don't judge.
Well,
Drugs
I've
and
come to
hookers
a
are
very
fun.
definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Oh, that's amazing. It doesn't work when you're on headphones, though. Is that it? Is he gonna say anything more? Can I interact with the broom? No. Okay, fine.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Through 451 special? I'm not sure. Oh, as in Fahrenheit? 451? Okay.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Yes.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay. If I close the door.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Huh. Oh. Whoops. I keep getting... Okay. So, yeah, that makes sense. The confusion ending, that was just like a straight shot. So, yeah. Is there 451? Oh, look, this again. Oh, that's interesting. What happens when we fill all those in? Okay, I have to find out now. I was going to finish up, but then I just saw something intriguing. I'm intrigued. We need to, like, find that in every... It's on one of the machines in the beginning. Oh, the phone again.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
But this isn't my phone. This is 434. Is there another person named Stanley here? Damn it, where's the other the computer I can do the input required thing on? Always have memories of the adventure line. The adventure line was great.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Look at that.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The end is never, the end is never, the end is never. I think I'm going to leave it there.
It was okay.
And I think the best place to leave it is in the greatest employee lounge in the world. So, I'm sure there's, yeah, probably. There's probably something left in Ultra Deluxe. Now I really want to play that one. That will be fun. Okay. Well, this has been amazing fun. I really liked it. I feel like it actually lived up to the hype.
Yes. Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'm talking to the stream. Yeah. So, I really glad I played this, and it was a great to be able to...
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly
Shut
on
up.
his overall... But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
So, anyway... yeah. This game is really quite incredible. And as far as I know, there hasn't really been anything like it. I'm sure there's things that have tried to imitate it and have not succeeded. But this is the kind of game that changes gaming. You know, this is a game. This is a story that cannot be told outside of a game. And I think that is the sort of thing that justifies games as art. Like there is no other way to tell this story, and that's amazing. So, yeah, thank you for joining me, everyone. And yeah, it was great fun. So, I'll be back next week with something. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye now.